Disinfecting a nursing home in Bergamo in Lombardy, the region at the centre of Italy's COVID-19 outbreak. These pictures show Russian military doctors helping out their Italian colleagues. But a scandal now surrounds Italy's largest nursing home in nearby Milan, where at least 143 people have died since the beginning of March. Families of residents there are demanding answers, following reports medical staff were stopped from using protective gear. Prosecutors are now investigating that facility and more than a dozen others. Italy's officially recorded over 22,000 coronavirus deaths, but most care home deaths are not included, and some doctors suspect the real figure could be twice as high. In Spain, the government's ordered the 17 autonomous regions to unify their criteria on counting the dead. The official toll stands at almost 20,000, but it doesn't take into account the deaths of people who had COVID-19 symptoms but were not tested, including thousands of people in care homes. Meanwhile, in Germany, dramatic footage has emerged along with hopeful news. Here, medics who've resuscitated a coronavirus patient transport him by helicopter to a special isolation chamber. Nationally, new figures show the number of people infected by every person with COVID-19 has fallen from 1 to 0.7 in just a few days, meaning transmission is slowing markedly. Germany has the world's 5th highest caseload, but has kept fatalities relatively low thanks to early and extensive testing.
Der Ausbruch ist Stand heute.
The outbreak has, as of today, become controllable and manageable again. I believe a very encouraging figure is also that, as of the 12th of April, more people recover than get infected. We currently have more than 80,000 people who recovered out of some 130,000 who got infected, based on figures from the Robert Koch Institute.
While in Portugal, where the death toll's lower than 700, Parliament has approved the President's request to extend the national state of emergency for another fortnight.
The present extension of the state of emergency is set in such a way that it can give time and room for the government to decide on criteria to study and prepare for the gradual opening of society and the economy after the end of April.
Over in Belgium, they've also extended restrictive measures for 2 weeks. In the capital, Brussels, as part of a Europe-wide initiative, the head chef at upmarket restaurant Comme Chez Soi has been cooking meals to give to hundreds of homeless people. They're not the regular dishes that cost up to $300, but they're welcome. A small sign of how people are trying to make a difference and trying to cope with life under lockdown. Nadim, Al Jazeera.